Description of task sounds like this. Implement trade management system, which must contain a list of products, a list of customers, must have entity sales order that reflects the fact of the sale, sales order references to customer, and has a list of products sold with their price, quantity, and sum. System must be able to perform management of products and customers, creating sales orders, perform basic sales analytics, and must provide for end users web access and access via mobile devices. To implement trade management system in 1C Enterprise, we create new project, name it trade, to implement the list of products and customers, the best match is a type catalog in 1C development world, so we create catalog named products, then create new catalog named customers. All the standard fields like code and description are already included in these catalogs. As we see. To implement sales order, we will use object type document. Document already contains date and number. So then we create an attribute which references to customer catalog and create tabular section for the list of products we sold. Name it products. To every row of our tabular section we will add attribute product, which is a reference to catalog of products, and create three numeric attributes. Price of type numeric, let's set precision and length, then create quantity, and sum. That's it. We are ready to run. Run it as a thin executable client. So we see main menu. Let's create sales order. Create new customer on the fly. Add line to the list of products we sold. Create a product on the fly. Set the price, quantity, and we have to use built-in calculator to calculate the sum of the row. Here we are. Let's make our system more useful. Let's make it calculation of the sum, like multiplicity of the price and quantity. Let's add new form for the document sales order. Go to field price, select event on change, and write a couple lines of code. The code is very simple. We get current row and then set sum of this row as a multiplicity of price and quantity. Then we call the same code on the change event of the field quantity. So we reuse the code. Do one more thing, publish our solution on web server. make it available via web. Run browser, go to location of our solution. Here you see the same interface as in thin client, executable client. Let's create new sales order, set the price, set the quantity, and we see that sum is calculated automatically. Okay, so add some analytics. To store the data of our sales, we will create accumulation register, name it sales, and set two dimensions for this register. First dimension will be product. Second dimension will be customer. And the resource for this register will be sum of type numeric. Then we specify that when sales order document is posted, it fills data for this register. Let's go write some code. On event posting of the document sales order, we will create a number of records in sales register and fill it with data. So we'll look through all the products of the sales order, and for every product we create a record in the register which fills period with the document data, date, product with the product from the sales order line, customer with the sales order customer, and fills the sum. To view data from this register, we have to create a report. Let's create a new one, name it sales. Make a query for this report, run query builder, select sales register, all the fields, so you see SQL-like query language, which we can adjust manually if we want, if we need to, and add a diagram, add a chart. This chart will show us sales sums by customer. Let's do it as a pie 3D, three-dimensional. Copy this chart and change points from customers to products to see the same data but for products dimensions. Let's go to web, run reports, new created report sales. We see our sales by customer and by product. It's time for us to be mobile. Actually, we already are. Run it on Android device. Type here name of application and address of our web application. Run the application, we see menu items, run report sales, or run sales orders, we see list of sales orders. Run report sales, we see the same data as on web or on executable client. And add more mobile features. So we are on mobile, so we can use camera of mobile device to make picture of the product and scan barcode of the product. Let's go to products catalog and extend our product with the attribute for barcode and attribute to store picture. Then create a form for the product element to put some buttons on it to make pictures and scan barcode. Change type of the field. Let's make a command to scan barcode. Add a couple of lines, which are actually call of standard library. Then create command for making picture. Write some lines, which are actually mostly calls of standard libraries. Add these commands to command bar. And let's see what happens. So run it this time on iPhone. Go to products catalog, products list, create new one. Scan barcode. Make a picture first. Here we are. And scan barcode. Barcode is scanned. You see it looks like a line of numbers. Then enter description of the product. Go to the product form again. The picture and barcode are there. You see, in several minutes we created an application that can be run on Windows, Linux and macOS, run as a web client on Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Chrome, Firefox and Safari browsers. And at the same time it is accessible on mobile client on Android, iOS and Windows devices.